Hi everyone, and welcome back to art class. For those of you who may not know me, my name is Mrs. Gingrich, but most of my students like to call me Mrs. G. In case you forgot what my face looks like without a mask, this is it. I am so excited to finally see you all again and look forward to the fun projects we will get to do this year. You will notice that the art room looks a little bit different than last year, and there are a few new rules and expectations this year as well. We will have assigned seats on the floor and at your tables. When you enter the art room, you will go straight to your floor spot and sit quietly while you wait for instructions for the day. If you sit at the blue table, you will sit in your assigned seats at the table instead of on the floor. The expectation during art class is that you stay seated with your body to yourself the entire time. You should sit just like the Mona Lisa. If you have a question or need anything at all, please raise your hand. Do not follow Mrs. G around the art classroom. At the front of the classroom, you will see our voice-o-meter stoplight. The expectation in art class is that you use a 3-inch whisper voice at all times. The stoplight will be set to turn green when you are whispering. It will turn yellow if your voices start to get too loud. If the red light goes off, that means we were way too loud, and that is counted as a strike. The first strike is just a reminder. The second is 5 minutes of silent art, and 3 strikes is silent art the entire rest of the class. If your class has 3 strikes and you're still talking, you will be given a yellow slip. At the beginning of class and while you're working on your project, be sure to check the whiteboard at the front of the room for instructions. If you forgot what the next step of the project is, look up at the board. It will have all of the tasks that need to be completed that day in art listed on there. If you finish your project for the day and there is still work time left, you may get an activity from our early bird station at the back of the room and take it back to your floor or table spot. You can only have 1 person per activity at a time. You can always draw in your sketchbook as well. If you are the artist of the day, you and 1 friend that you choose can work in the early bird station or at the kidney-shaped table during class time. The clock at the front of the room near the whiteboard is named Mr. Clock. He will always tell us how much time we have left of class. We will usually start cleaning up when Mr. Clock tells us that there are 7 minutes left. We will have 1 artist of the day selected for each art class. If you are the artist of the day, you will get to ring the cleanup bell, which sounds like this. You will also get to call the tables to be dismissed at the end of class. When you hear the cleanup bell, you should stop everything you are doing and look up at Mrs. G for instructions. Check the wall by the board for your daily cleanup job. If you are the table wiper, you will get 1 paper towel from the sink area and bring it back to your table. Wait for Mrs. G to come around and spray your table and chairs, and then wipe them all with your paper towel to dry them off. The other jobs are to pick up any trash off the floor and to put supplies away where they belong. And the table captain should be monitoring everyone at their table and should give kind reminders to others about voice levels. If we are doing something messy and you need to wash your hands, Mrs. G will call you by table group. Stand on the designated spots and wait your turn. Get 1 pump of soap, lather and rinse for 20 seconds, and then grab 1 paper towel to dry. When your table, the floor, and your spot are clean, you will push your chair in and stand up behind it to show that you are ready to be dismissed by the artist of the day. It is important that our voices are off during this time and that we use walking feet to exit the classroom. Now let's see it one more time from a different angle. All right, boys and girls, it's time for you to practice our cleanup routine. I can't wait to see all of the hard work and imagination you put into your projects this year.